I'm looking for all the baddies all over the world. Ladies, where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Way bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at?
Welcome to the Not So Secret Lives podcast. I'm your host, Shan.
And I'm your host, Karina.
And today, Karina and I are both somewhat ill.
That's why we sound the way that we sound.
Oh my gosh, I sound like I'm talking through my nose and it's like so raspy and just not like sexy raspy.
Whenever I think sexy raspy, I always go back to that episode on Friends where Phoebe is sick and she's like, smelly cat, smelly cat. She loves her voice when she's sick.
Yes, I remember. And then she's like trying to like lick everything.
Yeah,
people.
Monica was sick.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It was funny. I was going to say something. We're also slightly brain dead, so this should be an interesting episode. We haven't done... We're just here.
Yeah, we're here today.
I'm going on almost 3 weeks now of being sick.
Yeah.
And I think that this is just my new normal. I feel like I'm never going to get better.
It feels like you aren't.
So Karina and I both got back on dating apps.
Oh, yeah.
And
I waited till the new year.
you did.
Yeah.
No, you did great.
I remember when we were listening to our last episode,
Mm-hmm.
I said that I was getting off. It doesn't seem like that was that long ago.
Oh, you did?
Oh, no, wait. I had already been off for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I was like, I'll wait till New Year to get back on. And it didn't take long. I think it was like 5 days in.
Yeah. You're like, well, it's time.
Yeah.
I think it's because I was talking, we had the kids at the bounce house place.
Yeah.
And I was talking about like guys that I was talking to. And you were like, fuck it, I'm just going to reach out. And I was like, you go, girl.
Went 2 seconds before, I'm like, I'm fine not being on him still for a while. And he started showing me and I started looking. I was like, nope, I'm wrong. I want to get back on.
I'm wrong. I am immediately wrong. Yeah, so it's been fun. So I like Facebook dating because they can like give you like a little note thing before, like when they like you, they can do like and attach a little note.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you can on other ones too, but it seems like
Hinge.
Yeah. Well, and Tinder, they can do like a swipe note or whatever.
Okay.
But I feel like most of the time it's on Facebook dating.
Yeah. I get a lot more on there.
Yeah. So I took some screenshots of some goodies that I got.
I should have taken a screenshot of the one I got today.
Oh, absolutely. Always screenshot.
I know.
100% of the time. Okay.
Let's hear them. It'd be fun.
Oh, it's so good. Okay. So just to preface, my bio did say I hate bios.
I hate them too. I don't really ever do them.
I really don't either. And if I do, I'll just do something stupid. Like, for instance, I did the Wayne Gretzky quote that says, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Okay.
That's
Setting myself up for...
you are setting yourself up for some really corny pickup lines.
Oh, yeah. So I've got, I'd really like to spend my shot in you.
What?
I bet you would. 64-year-old man.
Inappropriate, sir.
I could be your granddaughter.
Oh, we're just your gosh. The age gap.
Yeah.
Still.
So good. Okay.
That is funny.
God, how beautiful you are, my beautiful queen. Thank you. Oh, this one's great. Only because the picture is...
Oh, that guy.
Okay. Yeah. He looks like he has dreadlocks. There's nothing wrong with dreadlocks. However, this guy's dreadlocks, it looks like he maybe has 4 total sporadically. He's doing a picture from his, like, below his belly up to his face.
And he's shirtless.
He's shirtless. He has a dad bod, let's say it gently, with a fur coat.
Oh, I didn't notice he had a fur coat on.
No, his hair. Lots and lots of hair. And he says, and I quote, "Hello, Chantel. Love your style. Would you like to get some coffee in the near future? Or I could pick you up tonight. You could come to my house and maybe wrap me, and that could be fun. Anyways, want to connect. Might be fun." What does that even mean?
Wrap you? I don't like a baby?
No. I do not know what
Or like wrap you in saran wrap?
I mean, weirder things have happened. Not to me, but like in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I've got, "A pretty girl like you deserves to lay in my arms." 24 years old.
Baby puppy.
Oh my God, I could literally be his mom.
You could. I mean, you have a 24-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
It's great times. Okay. And then I've got, "Congratulations." Okay. That was it. Congratulations. 55 years old. Congratulations. Thank you. For what? Okay. And then I've got, "I'd love to have you to my place in Park City. Wine you, dine you, 69 you."
God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. This one made me laugh. And it's kind of stupid, but it made me laugh so hard. "You look beautiful in that black dress, and I really love the shape of your legs."
Your legs.
Okay.
Well, let me see the picture he's talking about.
Oh, actually, he didn't even comment on the picture of me in the black dress.
Oh.
He commented on the one of me in that like legging bodysuit thing,
Oh.
which is very clearly not a dress, but I do have one of me in a dress.
Okay.
This one might be my favorite. Miss Chantrell. I'm shooting my shot. It clearly says how to spell my name. Dear Miss Chantrella. Hey. Oh my God. Okay.
That's funny. I want to find out what I got today.
This one's pretty great too. "Good morning, Chantal. How are you? I see that you like to do crafts. Did you do any crafts over Christmas?" What? I like went through and looked at my pictures. I'm like, I am not like crafting and
Well, does it ask you what your likes and dislikes are?
probably. Well, who's the dummy now? It's me.
It would be kind of funny though if you were crafting.
Yeah, sure. Right. This one is awesome, and I would like to use it in future when I decide to have a pickup line.
Yes. Oh,
Let's flip a coin. Heads your mine, tails I'm yours. Tells TELLS.
oh my God. That is my biggest pet peeve. I want to correct you
Oh yeah.
anytime. Like, it takes everything in me not to correct people when they spell things.
Yeah. I try not to, because even though I'm an asshole, I'm like not that big of an asshole. My ex-boyfriend, for the fucking life of him, do you remember?
Oh God, his texts were the worst.
They were
Never read your
goddamn
text.
worse. And he could not spell your. He could not understand the concept of your.
Oh, that's like the
Or
worst.
two. Oh my God.
Or there.
Yeah. I was like, holy fuck, dude. Get your shit together.
I think, and I'm not that big of an asshole either, which is why I don't do it. But one day I want to be so mad and like a big fuck you moment. And instead of like being like yelling or being a bitch, I want to be like, and it's spelled they apostrophe R-E, the fucker. Like, I got it.
Text message threads that you see like on.
Oh, I've never seen that.
You haven't seen the funny ones?
Were they correcting them?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're great. I'm going to send them to you. You would
Just send them
fucking
to
love
me.
them. They're so on your page with them.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple more. Wow, you're so pretty. I know I'm a little younger, but I make up for that with height. One date would be so fun. 22 years old.
Oh my God. That like turns my stomach. That's so young.
It's so young. I want to go through, and I had some really good ones from back in the day. Oh, I used to send them to you because they were just like out of this world.
I know.
Bonkers.
We should go through our text messages one day, but you know how hard that would be.
Oh, I know.
Text.
Okay, and then there's this guy. I would so love to be your foot slave. Strange, but true.
You're like, honey, I'm not phased by a foot fetish anymore after being on Snapchat.
Oh my
It's like
God.
all they wanted to do. Some people.
Literally nothing phases me. In fact, a guy sent me a dick pic today because of course he did, because it's fucking Snapchat.
Yeah.
And he's like, so what do you think? And I'm like, just another dick. Like, they all fucking
Unimpressed, sir.
unimpressed. Yeah.
So unimpressed.
So unimpressed. And here's another foot one. If you ever want a random foot rub, I got you. Just as friends. I like giving them.
Just as friends. What the hell?
I don't even know. Do you like Mexican food? Because I want to wrap you up and make you my burrito. 22 years old.
That was kind of cute.
It was cute. I like cheesy pickup lines.
Yeah.
I think they're fucking great.
Oh, yeah.
There's this one. We're getting married, so decide where you want to go on your honeymoon. I haven't even talked to these people.
I had him today saying that, and he was really cute. So I mean,
So you're like,
yeah. He goes, I think I love you. Too soon? Probably. But yeah, I love you. Okay, bye.
that's amazing.
I know. I was like, how do I respond to this? Because like he's cute, and I'm like, should I do the I think I love you so much? So afraid of.
Absolutely.
I should have done
To
this.
send him like the GIF or like a
Oh, man. Do that on Facebook? Do you?
GIFs.
Yeah.
I feel that you can. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can send music too.
Oh, look at that.
Would you look at that?
If you look at that, well, all I said was, well, I mean, if you love me, we should definitely go on a date, or at this rate, just get married.
Because obviously.
Because obviously, you just told me first thing that you love me, so why not get married?
I'm sure the feelings will come along eventually.
I'll match your crazy. That's fine.
Love that for you.
I know.
Yeah, that's all I have for now. I feel like I'm at like a 2 and I need to be at a 10
Yeah.
because
Should we pause for a second? And
the energy is low.
we're both pretty low.
Slow rider. No, I think we're fine to.
I think they're
God, if only I wasn't like so brain dead. Oh, did you had oh yeah, you did have COVID.
Did you? Asymptomatic.
Oh God, I was so fucking sick. I had it twice and I was so sick both times. But I remember I was so brain dead.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Could not rub two brain cells together to like make a cognitive thought. It was like so bad. That is how I feel.
I've heard that. My friend. Oh, that's how you feel?
You know?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was asymptomatic. It was when I had Sage.
I remember. Yeah. That was the only time you had it.
Only time I had it. And I think it was a false positive. And I was so pissed that they didn't let me retest. And then I had to be alone.
Oh,
Like,
ew.
they treated me like,
Ew.
and I was like in the thick of it. She was born December 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So they were being super cautious.
Boo, those whores.
I know.
Although, how's being back on dating apps? Which ones are you on?
I'm on Facebook dating and Hinge right now. We've talked about this. Tinder's not my favorite. So I just decided to do those two. And I think we were talking about this earlier. Like, this last time we were dating, it was kind of like, it was a lot of fun for both of us, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Because we just didn't.
we didn't give a fuck. We're like, let's go on all the dates possible in 1 week. And like, but I had so much fun doing that.
Why did we have so much time?
I don't know. I'm thinking about that now. And like, how did we have the
Well,
freaking
because
time?
we didn't get sitters.
No.
We were just dating like fucking wild women.
When did we see each other? We still saw each other.
We did, but it was when you were still coming to the house during the week pretty regularly before you decided to just like stay home with the girls during the week.
Yeah, I don't know how we did it, but I do know that like there were days that like I would have a day date and I would have a night date, and like, you know, but it was just a lot of fun. And I think also like I wasn't really looking for anything that time.
That's
like,
why it was so much fun.
Yeah, I was like really enjoying being single and just like meeting new people, you know, creating new friends or whatever. We were just purely dating to date and like have a ton of fun, right? And I think this time around, and I also at the end of that for both of us, we were both like, ooh, maybe we really want to like actually find something.
Yeah.
You know, dating with intention,
Right.
a little bit. And who knows, that may change.
Right. Well,
Change our minds a lot with that, but
I mean, because like for me, when I've gone out a couple of times. I just haven't been making time.
well, you were really
except
busy with
for
the holidays.
Yeah, that was like just a mess.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm only going on dates with people that I like see potential in.
Yeah.
Where before I was just going because they were hot or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That now I'm going to copy that because that's kind of how I feel too. Like I'm not just going on dates to go on dates. Like I'm really interested in this person. I could see it going further than just the first date.
Right. Like,
you know?
Yeah. I had a date last night with a guy.
Oh, yeah.
That I had been talking to him for a few weeks, very sporadically.
Yeah.
But like we had been talking for a while before we actually met up. So new to me.
It's foreign.
Yeah, it's very foreign. Like we talked about it in the last episode, but
I think it was like 2 episodes ago.
Sorry. It was the last one.
Oh, was it?
Was it? Fuck, who knows?
Where we like just meet up pretty quickly. Yeah. And, you know, and we don't usually do like the whole talking for a long time thing.
Well, yeah, because again, I think it's because we weren't dating with any purpose at that time.
Yeah.
And now that we are, it's like, okay, well, you know, we can.
Now that we're dating with intention,
Yeah.
we're taking our time. Like, so there was another guy that you said that you were talking to as well, that you've been talking to him on and off for like, what, 3 weeks?
The one from last night? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
There's another one though, too.
The one that I'm meeting up with on Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been talking to him now for like over a month. But we met
Yeah.
once.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is like, that would have never happened like
Oh, no.
5 months ago.
No.
Ever.
No.
4 months ago. 3 months ago.
No, for real.
Like,
That was not.
you're like, I forget who people are.
Oh,
like, I don't
totally.
keep talking to them if they're not going to like, when you told me that it was like a month, I was like, where did you put Shan?
For real.
Where did you put Shan?
Yeah. And it's kind of nice because, again, this is another one that I'm not like talking to like all day, every day. Like we'll text when we can or whatever.
Which is so nice.
It has been nice, but after last night, so we went out on a date. I was still pretty sick, but he knew I was sick. So
Yeah.
I'm like, "Pfft, whatever, man. And we went and got drinks, and I think it is the longest day I've ever had. We were there for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah. I
Just
just
talking.
It was like a 4-hour date. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really long time.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it was just really good conversation. He's really cute.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
he's got his
conversation.
shit together. Yeah, the conversation was really good. And he's fucking funny. Like, we have the same humor, and the banter is just awesome.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so fun. But he's cool. I mean, I like him enough to like want to go out again.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, we He walked me to the car, and then I drove into his because he was in a separate parking lot. And then we just sat and talked and laughed in the car for a bit. And then he kissed me, and I was like, yes, physical touch.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's been so long.
That's been so long for you.
It's been a long time. And the kiss was really, really good. And yeah, it was really good.
A good kiss is everything. I'm getting chills just thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and because it was like, there was more to it than just like where it was before, where I was just like randomly like, fuck it, whatever. I don't even like you, but let's make out.
you would tell me that you wanted to make out with them to see if you could get feelings for them.
Yes.
You're like, if they're a good kisser, maybe I'll like them. I shan't.
It's true though. Kissing's like the gateway to my soul.
I know it is. But I'm like, if you don't like him, the kiss isn't going to change that.
You never know. You never know. And so far to date, it has not worked. However,
No, but a bad kiss can definitely change.
God, you could totally like somebody and then they kiss you and it's god awful.
You're like, no.
Maybe you could change it. Maybe I could change the way you kiss.
At our age, men are going to kiss, so they're going to kiss.
Yeah.
I don't think you can train that anymore.
Oh, it was good though. It's very good. Very respectful. Like,
I love that.
yeah. Very adult, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like I wasn't an adult dating previously.
We were feral.
The fucking feral.
Feral. You know, I was mentioning it to you last summer, because last summer is the first summer that we were both single, which I think is why we became so feral.
Yeah, because we were finally single together because I'd always had a boyfriend.
Yeah, in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
And
We were like, hot girl summer.
oh yeah, like, and we did it. We were like,
Yeah.
and the sun was out and we were feeling good. We were like, ah!
Yeah. We would go to the pool and just like snap selfies and send them to 20 dudes.
Will you send me that too? My roster.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like, I don't regret anything.
No.
It was so much fun.
Hey, we all have to go through a hoe phase. And I feel like I've been through a couple.
Well, yeah. And I was telling this guy last night, I was like, I was in a relationship from 15 to 38, which everybody knows. I'm sorry. I'm like a fucking beating a dead horse with it. I was telling him that. And I was like, and I'd only ever been with like 4 people. And then I became single and I was like a hoe. And he's like, cool. Yeah, I've still only ever been with like 6 people. I'm like, oh, cool. Which part of me was like, oh my God, that's so endearing. And let's just get married right now.
It's cute. It's
and then the other part of me was like, oh my God, Shan, you are the biggest hoe. Love that for you.
Listen, when our grandkids listen to this podcast, they're going to be like, our grandmas were fucking badass. They were not boring.
No,
They had fun. They did not apologize for having the fun that they had.
that's exactly right.
And like, they lived a fucking life.
Yeah, they did. They as in us.
Yes, I'm talking about us.
I know.
Our grandkids.
My brain's broken. Yeah, sorry, Lyric. You're going to get an earful when you're old enough to
He's going to
understand.
I've always wished that I could like find some kind of journal or something about like my mom being like a crazy teenager, but she was pretty good, I think.
I was going to say my mom that didn't need a journal because she just fucking told me everything. So still to this day, it's so funny. Like when I was like in the thick of dating, I would like go because, you know, my mom and I are like siblings more. So, I mean, not as much now that my grandma passed away. Like we've gotten a lot closer, but
Yeah.
I would just talk to her like I would talk to you or anybody else. And I'd be like, oh my God, look at this dick pic I've got the other day. She'd be like, whoa. So
It's
funny.
so funny. Your mom is so cute. I love her.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her too. She's like our #1 fan. Shout out, Chasen.
She is.
She's awesome. So, yeah, I did something also that I've never done before, and I went through my Tinder and I just deleted a bunch of people that had sent me messages, and I just like didn't care to respond, so I just deleted them. I don't think I've ever done that.
That's what I do.
I know.
Oh, we are so...
I know.
We are
morphing
into each other. We were talking about this the other day. Like, you're doing so many things that I would normally do, and I know a lot of things that you would normally do.
Yeah, I went to look for a person in my phone the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Why did I? Oh, because I saw him on a dating app. It was one of the guys that I was into at the beginning of the year. Last year?
Was it at the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
The hunter guy?
Yeah, the hunter.
Who,
what's he
like, went away for a little bit, and, like, you guys didn't make plans. We talked about him all.
Yeah, we did. But I saw him on dating apps, and I went to go... I don't even remember. I was on the phone with you, I feel.
You were, yeah.
And I was looking. I had deleted his number, and I was like, oh my God, Shan, I'm so proud of you. Way to go, past Shan. I like didn't even remember.
I'm like, you're turning it to me. I am the queen of deleting numbers.
Yeah.
And conversations.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I will delete the whole conversation.
I did.
No, yeah. Just so, like, I'm not tempted, because I'm also the queen of going back and finding those conversations when I'm bored and being like, hey, what are you doing?
Oh, for real. You're also the queen of just, like, randomly calling dudes at night.
I know.
Hey, how's it going? You're like, I talked on the phone with this dude for like 3 hours last night. I'm like, ew, wow. Gross. I have a 2-minute conversation. It doesn't matter how much I like somebody. I'm like, hey, bye.
Oh, I forgot.
No, different strokes, man.
That
It is not for me, but yeah. So how about you? You've been back on dating apps for like a week now. Any prospects?
a week.
Oh yeah, that's true, because it was on Saturday.
Yeah,
Last week.
Yeah, I downloaded it on Saturday. I did go on a date on Tuesday. Super nice guy. Grounded. Has his shit together. Good conversation.
Cute.
Yeah, and he's really cute.
It was really cute.
And I got done with the date and called you, obviously, because that's what we do. And you're like, you don't sound like super like excited. I'm like, no, I am. I'm like, we're gonna go out on another date. And you're like, then what is it? I'm like, I think it's because it was not toxic. I don't know what to do about it.
It felt very healthy. I'm sure.
Felt very healthy, and I feel very wrong. Like,
Yeah, something is
it's taking everything in me not to run, but I am not doing that.
No,
I am gonna do it.
yeah.
It is like I am strapping myself to a chair mentally and being like, you better sit in that fucking chair. You better sit in that fucking chair. You don't run away, Karina. And I'm like struggling. I'm like, let me go. I'm like hyperventilating, but my higher self was like, no, he's too healthy. You're wrapped in ropes. That's something that you like. Just deal with it.
Oh my God, I love it.
But that is how I feel in my brain right now. Like, that is how I feel. And it's the weirdest thing.
And so it's like your toxic trait. My toxic trait is just telling everything on the first date. Everything.
Do that too. I've gotten better. Oh, actually, no, I've gotten better.
I just let it fly. I'm like, okay, so by the way, I'm super house poor. So like, I'll never be able to take you to dinner. I'm sorry. If you want to just run now, that's fine. Like last night, he was like, is that usually an issue for men? I'm like, no. And I don't even know why I need to put it as like a disclaimer.
It's because it's like you're trying to get them to be like, okay, bye. Why are you doing that?
I feel that I just like need to let it be known because, you know, these people that I go out with or, you know, could go on trips or do the things, and
that's true.
I'm just like, I could take a trip to McDonald's maybe depending on the week.
And I don't know how you do it. You attract I shouldn't say I don't know how you do it, but anytime that you tell me about these dates, you're like, and this and that, like they have their shit together, like together.
Yeah, it's
and like are successful, very successful, and I'm like, I want. Why are all the guys living in their parents' basements?
Right. Yeah.
Not anymore.
No, it absolutely not. I think it's because internally we had talked about it before that like I want somebody who's doing better than me, even though I have this like inferiority complex. Like,
Yeah.
and so I think that subconsciously I kind of look for that without even realizing it because I want somebody who has like their shit together.
Yeah.
I
do too, but also that makes a lot of sense because I
guess
want
it's
some
not my
shit together, but
yeah.
also like I can do it. Thanks. Like,
But that's yeah, and that's what I
stop
need
doing that.
because like I obviously am very self-sufficient. I can do everything on my own. I'm very independent, and but it's nice to know that like you're with somebody who kind of also is that way,
Right.
I don't know how to make that make sense or sound right without me sounding like a fucking gold digger, which I am absolutely not.
No, it goes back to like, I think being in your feminine and letting the man be in his masculine. I mean,
Yeah.
we're nurturers. We nurture, we love, we take care of. But like men, like I've said before, like I want to be led. I want to be protected. I want like, I will let a lot of my I can do it by myself thing go if that man is really in his masculine and can like lead me, and I'll be a softer person for sure.
Well, you know what's funny? This whole like masculine energy and feminine energy and like masculine, feminine, whatever thing. I like have such a hard time like getting behind it. Like a man is a man, a woman is a woman. Like for God's sakes, like men that are finding their feminine cool, do it in silence. That like is such a turnoff for me. And in my feminine, like don't tell me that. That's fucking gross. You are a man, be a fucking man. If you want to be a feminine man where you're understanding women's feelings, fine. Do it internally.
Well, there's like, and I'm not super knowledgeable on it, but there's like the wounded masculine and like the healthy masculine. And like, okay, so an example about that is the whole I can do it by myself thing, and having like dating a guy who will let me pay for everything.
Right.
So
well, you
put me
been
down.
there.
Like that's what I mean. Like that's what I'm talking about when it's like, and anybody would have thought like, oh yeah, he's like a masculine man. No, he's not.
Right.
He is.
But why do you feel like they have to like identify that and like put a name to it?
I don't feel like they have to identify that per se. I'm saying for me, I need to, and that's the only way that I can like kind of
differentiate.
Yeah, I differentiate it. Because it's like I'm being made to be the leader in this relationship right now because you're acting like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if like I had a guy who, like you said, you like the gentleman, like that's kind of putting it into a category as well.
Oh, totally.
Like
it feels to me like that whole masculine and feminine thing is like
it's kind of the same thing, gentleman, masculine.
I know. I'm saying it's a new phrase,
right?
That people are using. But I have nothing to say. I'm just bitching just to bitch for no.
I think it's good. I think it's fine. I guess it's like the way that I can explain it and differentiate the two.
No, I'm
sure.
not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying that I would never. I don't think that I could be with a man who like identified himself he could be the most manly dude on the fucking planet. And I could be so into him. And the second that he tells me that he's like into his feminine, I would have been like, no, bye. I'm done. I cannot.
Yeah, I don't know if I could either.
Just because I like you. I have this vision.
Said like you like the manly men.
Yes, I have this vision in my brain.
And I do too. But it's not for everyone.
None of this is for everybody.
It's just what we like.
It's just what we like.
Yeah.
It doesn't have, people can disagree. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You and I don't agree on everything.
No. I like a manly man though, and I like a gentleman, and I like being able to be just like, I think I've referred to this meme a million times, but like, I want to be with this person and be walking around in the fucking clouds in La La Land, like, not giving a shit and he's just leading me. He's just holding my hand and taking me, and I just don't have a care in the freaking world. Like, I know that he's looking out for me. I know that he has my back. I don't have to worry about a thing. Emotionally, physically,
Yeah.
I want to not have to be in charge of everything.
Right.
I guess.
Because you just are in general. That's the thing is you have a lot of but you and I have a hard time letting go of control. I know I do. Like, that's a really big thing.
Absolutely. I was telling somebody the other day that, like, I'm trying to get better at it, but, like, I'm very much a control freak.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, I've had to grow into that for many reasons, being a single mom, being like, I provide the money for my household, like all of it. Like,
Right.
I'm not counting on anybody else. So, like, you do kind of have to control things.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking tired.
Oh, I know. I know me because I have been in these like long-term relationships, and like my ex-boyfriend, for instance, he always wanted to go on trips.
Yeah.
He always wanted to take me to concerts. He always wanted to take me to comedy shows, go to dinner, do the things, like fly to Florida for the weekend, whatever.
That was fun about,
And
he always was.
it was so much fun. But I always just felt so guilty and like that I had to pay, or like that I wouldn't want to go. And I would tell him no, because I'm like, I can't help you pay for this. And he's like, I invited you. I'm not asking you to.
Yeah.
That was a really hard thing for me to like let go of control.
Yeah. I would have a hard time with that too. But that's also kind of what we're saying, what we want a little bit.
We're disgusting. Look at us. We don't know what the fuck we want. We want someone that will, even if we won't allow them to.
Yeah.
Boom.
Listen here, woman.
Mic drop. Yes. Oh my God. Call me woman.
Oh,
Cream in
I
my
almost like purred.
I know. Oh my God. I just said cream in my jeans. Can I tell you a funny story about my Grammy?
Yeah.
My Grammy was the fucking best. To know her was
So funny.
to love her. She was everyone's best friend. Like, she just was so fucking amazing and so funny and such a little dirty bird. And she was so cute. So she had a picture of the Lone Ranger on her fridge,
Oh,
like from way back in the way back, with
Yeah.
the mask and the like Zorro type shit, whatever.
Yeah.
And one day, fucking years ago, 20 years ago, I was like, ooh, Grandma, you got your boyfriend on your fridge. And she was like, oh, yeah, he makes me cream my jeans. I was like, Grandma.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love her.
Oh.
She is hilarious.
He was the best. Oh, my God.
She is the best.
Now everybody knows why I'm such a little dirty bird. There we go. Thank you, Grammy.
From her and your mom.
For real. It's just so nice to like know that if you wanted to, and you have the option to let your guard down and let somebody like help take care of you. Because, you know, we take care of people in different ways. Like, for instance, my ex-boyfriend, he would take care of me in the ways of like taking me to do stuff and always doing stuff with my kids and always taking my kids to do stuff, where I would like cook for him and I would do like other small things, or I would like love him and, you know, dearly, or give him a lot of affection, or, you know, fill his cup in other ways.
Little gifts for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was a really good balance, even though like monetary wise it wasn't equal, but it was like, I think that's just the hardest thing for me to get over, is like the monetary sense, because I am so independent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pride thing too.
100%. I'm like the most prideful person I know. I had to call and ask a friend to help me out with my brakes today, because I'm like, Christmas just happened. My car just got out of the shop. I have all these things. I need to get tires. I blah, 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 blah. I need help. And he was like, whoa, Miss Independent. And I'm like, I know. I hate it. I'm so sorry. But he's got like a lift in his garage. And so he can like help me with my car. But I felt so shitty asking for help. And he's like, okay, like I feel like I should be flattered because he knows this about me.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you guys want to donate to my fund of getting a new car, my Venmo is at Chantel-Johnson. Please feel free to send me a cool grand.
Oh.
Yeah, pride's an evil little thing. But it's so good to have pride too at the same time. But for me, I think I'm way too prideful. I think it's lessened over the years, but like, anyway, moving on.
I am talking to another guy as well.
I was literally just going to ask you.
Oh, were you?
About, yeah, I was going to say, so are there any other prospects? Like, are you feeling good about anything?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I got on the dating apps. I got super overwhelmed super fast. I'm really only talking to like 2 guys right now.
Yeah, and
Who knows? That might change.
right.
But so the guy I went out on the date with on Tuesday, super nice. We're gonna plan something. He'll plan something. And then I'm talking to a guy. Okay, so the guy I went on a date with, nickname Redhead.
Okay.
The guy I'm talking to, we're gonna call him Viking.
Viking.
Because
He totally looks like a
oh
Viking.
my god. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he's hot.
He is. And like with his
Chiseled from stone, as per Karina's usual type.
I know.
I love it.
Well, it's funny because the redhead, like, yes, we had good conversation at dinner and everything.
He was the healthy one.
He was the healthy one. Yeah. But like, we don't really text at all throughout the day. Like getting to know you text. Like, it's like, oh, hope your day is going good. Da, 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 da. Like, that's it, really.
Yeah.
Whereas with Viking, we haven't met up yet. He's super busy. He also lives really far away. But we have great conversation.
And yeah, you're like excited about him, which is awesome.
I am excited. And a lot of that has to do with the conversation and how it flows and like what we talk about. And we talk about like deep things, and he asks me good questions. I ask him good questions, and he's like charismatic and super chill, super open-minded. So yeah, those are the 2 guys I'm talking to right now. We'll see. To be continued.
Yeah.
How it goes.
Yeah.
Or if I might be going out on a date with somebody else on Saturday. I cannot tell you his name.
Really?
I would have to look right now.
Oh,
But I agree about
this one.
date.
I want to see.
I haven't even like really.
I know it's funny because I have a lunch date on Saturday and then an evening date
Who's the lunch date with?
with, oh, fuck. I showed you a picture of him yesterday.
Oh, okay.
But he's cool. Like, yeah, he's fine. I mean, it's whatever.
Nothing to write home.
He's good enough that I couldn't remember his name, so whatever.
Yeah, this guy.
But I mean, I'm not that big of a bitch. I kind of am, but like we don't talk often, so his name hasn't been put into my memory bank yet. I'll tell you what, though, guy I went out with last night, that name is locked in.
Oh, I love it.
I know, it's so funny.
I know. He doesn't even have a nickname.
Mm-mm.
That's when you know you kind of like them.
It's true.
When they don't even have a nickname.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I could even, I can't even think of one.
Hair.
Oh, it's hair. Oof. So, yeah, dating apps seem to be going good. I actually met, okay, here was my toxic trait with dating apps in the past.
Your toxic trait?
Yes.
Okay.
I would just swipe on I wouldn't read their stuff. I wouldn't look at multiple pictures. I would just swipe on them if they were cute. That was, I would look at their height,
Their height, yeah.
and that was it. And I would swipe on them if they were cute. Now, I am like,
You go through and read stuff.
yes,
I've always done that.
I am dating with intention. This is my year of dating with intention.
Hey, we did the 12 grapes under the table for
Fuck yeah, we did. I wanted to talk about that.
our red underwear.
We did.
We are manifesting the shit out of it this year. And it's also the year we're moving in with each other. And we're going to like move in with each other and be like, well, wait,
We have 12 suitors that want to marry us.
I think that's gonna be the cherry on top to finding our freaking person, because we're like, we have completely not given up. We want to live together.
We've lost hope.
We've lost hope completely that we are literally moving in with each other.
Oh, yeah. But I'm so fucking excited about it. They're
I'm
down on the
so excited about it.
Okay, speaking of the 12 grapes that are under the table.
Yeah.
My table is so tiny, Karina. My head was under the table.
You sit under the table?
I did sit.
Oh.
But like there's the little thing in the middle. And so I'm like crunched under the table like a freaking bird in an egg. But yeah, I praying for the best. Had my red panties on. We were going to post a video and I dropped the ball. I was so fucking sick though.
I
was all alone.
You were supposed to come with me to Yvette.
Yeah.
For New Year's.
I was sick as a battle.
We did the Chinese lanterns like we do every year, which was really fun. My crush. It's like, oh fuck, is this an omen of like what my year is gonna be? But I'm like, nope. I have my red panties on and the 12 grapes as like a backup.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. And I love
like I don't know, like what?
Yeah. Oh, I
like crashed.
The thing about us is that like, have you ever seen that thing with the dog like sitting at a table with a fire? And it's like, I'm riding a bike and the bike is on fire and the ground is on fire and everything is on fire. I'm like, that is my life, but I'm still like, it's fine.
The dog is sitting there with his coffee and a smile on his face. Everything's fine.
That is me as a person, because my life is like imploding right now financially. Like anything that could go wrong is going wrong. I'm like, it's fine. Silver lining. Well, I guess that I'll get a workout when I have to walk to work because my car's broken.
Oh my God. Well, if you think back on 2024, that year was a fucking hurricane inside a fucking tornado in a volcano. Like, I don't know how the fuck, like, for both of us, we're both like, it'll be fine. I'm looking through this. Like, it was probably
scraping by
one of the hardest years emotionally, financially. Like,
same.
It was a really hard year, and I'm so grateful that I have you, because I don't know what I would have done, honestly.
Well, there have been so many times that we have had to lean on each other, and it's such I water you, you water me, babe.
Exactly.
Like, it's such an equal partnership and relationship. So,
and not only that, like, just like emotionally wise too. Like,
oh yeah, that's like given.
We pick up where like one of us might be having a really good week, one of us might not be, and it's like just swoop in. And
you know why? Why? Because we are in a ship.
I know. Who did you
this beautifully platonic relationship?
And you know what? It's so funny because I tell everybody, even the guys that I'm talking to right now, the Viking, he's like, does your bestie or best friend like have a name? Like, you talk about her an awful lot. I'm like, her name is Chantal. I call her Shan because that's how you spell it. I love her so much. She waters me. I water her. We're going to move in together. And like, she is just my person. And like, she just loves me so much. And I love her so much. I actually have her in my phone as wifey Shan because we are in a platonic relationship. Like, just like information he did not need to ask for.
Oh my God. They told me this the other day and I was crying laughing because I'm like, all he asked for was a name. But girl, same. Because on my date last night, I was like, so let me tell you about Karina. And I'm just like going off. I'm like, she's so amazing. Like, and she's so classy. Like, she always dresses like she always just looks like $1,000,000. No matter where we go, no matter what we're doing, we could be like running to the grocery store on the weekend and she'll come and pick me up and I'll walk out in like a backwards hat with a hoodie and like sweatpants and my Crocs. And she looks like a fucking 10. And I get in her car and she's like, you look beautiful, babe. And I'm like, thanks, babe. As I got mascara like smearing across my face. But you do look so beautiful. I'm my God, can I just tell you how cute you look right now? That homeless look is really working for you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
What did he ask you to? Because you were telling me, you were talking about like you're really low maintenance, which you are.
I did. I was
He's like, oh, is she really high maintenance? And you're like, no.
Well, yeah, because I was like, again, I like lay everything out. I don't even try to be like an attractive person.
Ever.
No, I will just like lay everything out. I'm like, listen, like I dressed up tonight because like clearly first impressions. I'm like, but honestly, like I'm very much like a jeans and t-shirt or hoodie and like Vans or Converse person.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like,
You look so cute.
what about Karina? Oh my gosh, thank you.
You do.
It's so effortless. Just roll out of bed and throw whatever. I'm like a bachelor. I just sniff the clothes that are on the floor. Okay, I'm not that bad.
No, you're not.
I just look like I am. But, and then he was like, is your friend Karina high maintenance? And I was like, no. I was like, but she dresses like she is.
Mm-hmm.
She always looks like she fucking walked out of a magazine.
Oh,
For
you're
real.
so sweet.
Well, shit, babe, that is true. That is not even sweet. That is a fucking fact. My heart. And I'm like, I look like I walked off of fucking downtown Salt Lake. Tent City.
Yeah.
To each other, we just do not have flaws. That's all there is to it.
No, and everyone that we've ever dated or ever will date will just have to compete with us.
We were talking about that last night. I've literally broken up with 2 people because they could not get behind my friendship with you.
Yeah. Sorry. It's
Which there is a point that I get because like anytime any shit that's really fucking hard in my life is going on, I turn to you. I didn't turn to my significant others.
Yeah.
I turned to you.
Mm-hmm.
And they just like could not understand that. And that's fine. They don't have to.
Okay.
But it's never going to change. Anytime anything crucial or bad happens in my life, I will always turn to you first. It does not matter.
Yeah. See, it's funny because being, I don't want to say older, but like going through everything that we've gone through with relationships and men in general, like my female friendships have always stayed for the most part, like the ones that are truly really close to me and who have been for like long time, like years. Those women have never left my side.
Yeah.
And I used to take my male relationships and just pour myself into them and just give them
That's how I was.
And it wasn't in these past relationships, it was never reciprocated.
Right.
And it broke my heart, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think after my last long-term relationship, and even after my first long relationship, like it changed a little bit with my female friendships, but definitely after my last long-term relationship, like I pour myself into my female friends so much more because it is reciprocated with so much love, and like they don't want anything from you. They just want to love you, and they just want to be there for you.
They just want to pour their love into you.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why we turn to each other when these things are getting really bad. Because like my female friends have shown up for me in ways that my male relationships never have, and I don't know if they ever will. Would I like it to happen? Sure. But it has not happened yet. So I'm going to...
It definitely is possible.
Yeah.
There's this saying, or it's like a poem or a quote or something, and it's basically like, I don't see the cracks in your soul as a disaster. I see it as a place for me to pour my love into you.
Oh.
And it's so dry now. It's like my favorite. It's so good. Yeah. But like, it's true. And that's like all we want, right? Is for like at least one person to be close enough to us to like pour their love into us when we are not feeling 100%.
Yeah.
And it's getting fucking deep. All right. Well,
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, we're all broken. We just want to be seen for who we are, even if we are broken, and not judged and not like being thrown away for that.
Yeah, yes. No, it's true. We should probably wrap it up. But one thing I did want to ask you though, what is the one thing that you could say that you like set the tone on New Year's for your life for 2025? Like, what's one thing that you want to like manifest in 2025?
It has definitely been dropping anything that does not serve me or like is not like reciprocating my energy, whether that be friendships, relationships, men that I've like hung on to thinking like, oh, maybe there could be something. No, like I am cutting that shit out of my life. And I have been.
Yeah.
Like these not opportunities, but like these instances have come up, like even on New Year's Eve, like they were coming out like freaking.
Seriously, you were sending me screenshots. I'm like, where are these guys coming from?
I know, like on New Year's Eve, and like I was setting that intention for myself. Like I'm not going to like,
and you didn't.
Yeah, I'm not going to be treated that way.
That was not
myself treated anymore. Yeah, because I would always be like, well, maybe they could change, or maybe like they'll come around. Like fuck you, no, bye,
amen.
Like dropping.
Yeah, my
people out.
Love that for you.
What about you?
I have felt this way for a long time, and by a long time I mean within the last year. But I have felt like this is gonna be my year. Like this is the year, because you know this, but like you've experienced it with me. But like every tarot reading I've had, every like person who's intuitive that I've talked to are like, you were meant to do so much more. Like you just need to basically stop being fucking lazy and do it. And so I feel that this is like my year to like really branch out and like finally be the person that like I know I am destined to be. And so that is it. I'm honestly just mainly focusing on myself, and like if other things fall into place along the way, great.
Yeah.
But to your point, I'm also not allowing any wow. I'm also not allowing any negative energy into my life and into my space.
Yeah.
I'm just going to nip that shit in the bud real quick.
Yeah.
Because this year for me is about personal growth. And I don't think I have ever in 41 years wanted to take the time for myself to like grow. Yeah.
That.
Thanks, babe.
I want to do that too, but mostly
share this podcast.
Mostly it's cutting people out.
Yeah, no, that's good, because I did that last year. I felt that was my year of cutting people out.
You did, and I have just been too, I want to say weak.
No, you're kind. You're just too kind. You have a big, soft heart. You do.
And I'm not going to get all over anymore. And that's going to make people think that I'm a bitch, but I don't freaking care. Like,
yeah, well,
treat me like shit. Like, why should I keep letting you?
I posted a thing the other day that was like, I just want $1 million and a fire-breathing dragon that will take the souls of all of my enemies or whatever. I will be your fire-breathing dragon, and I will fucking murder. But fuck around and find out, people. Yeah. Fuck with Karina. You got me to.
I feel like I've been doing good. Like I'm surprising myself.
You have. I've been taking a back seat to this, and I'm like, okay,
where did you come from?
Oh no, it's been fucking amazing. Like watching you inspires me. I'm like, damn, girl, I love it, Fredo.
I put my mind to something.
Yes, queen. Okay, well, an exciting, super, super exciting announcement. I know I've talked about it in past episodes, but it's finally happening. Woo! We are having the therapist on next week, and we're so excited about it. We have lots of questions. I think that we might have her on like maybe every couple of months just to like get an insight on like mental health and things like that.
How fucked up am I really?
How fucked up are I as people? But the episode that we're going to be focusing on in the episode, I should say, is attachment styles and personality types. My personality type is ENFP. Yours is INJT. I don't know. I can't remember. Something like that. But
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. I'm super stoked to pick her brain because she's super smart. She's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like such a down to earth, like really cool chick.
I did.
So yeah, we will be speaking with her, and then anything beyond that, we're always open to suggestions. If you would like to be a guest on the podcast and just shoot the shit with us, then we would love that too. Everybody has their story. It doesn't matter how boring you are. You're a stay-at-home mom. Fuck it. Come be on our podcast. Let's talk about it.
Most interesting.
Oh my God, it's the most frustrating.
It is.
But other than that, is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Karina?
Just love you so much.
Oh my gosh, I love you so much, babe. Ba-ba-da-da.
Woo.
To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds can stack back against the wall, but even consider it such, no, you'll stand firm. Sit and watch from